everybody, my name is Maggie Henriquez, and today I am here showing you all how to make whipped peppermint sugar scrub. It'll make a perfect gift for any occasion, especially for the holidays, and so I'm really excited to show you guys how to make it. So what you're going to need to make this recipe is, of course, some sugar, some coconut oil, some peppermint essential oil, a container to keep it in, and some red food coloring. So to start, a lot of times you'll find recipes that have very kind of specific measurements. For example, with this one, I found that people will say a half a cup of coconut oil, a quarter cup of sugar, that's going to be the pink sugar, and a quarter cup of sugar, that's going to be the white sugar. Because I like to use some fun, crazy containers, I like to actually just pour my sugar directly into the container. And this way I can then half it out, so half will be pink and half will be white. So that's how I like to do it. So to begin, we're going to pour all the sugar into 1 cup, just because it's a fun-shaped container. And we're going to put the container to the side for a second here, along with its top. And you'll see I have 2 cups. So we're going to just split it out here, just like that. And let's see. Okay, that looks about even, about half and half. Might be a little bit more one way or the other, but it's okay. It's all about the process. So what you're going to do is we're going to put the white one to the side, and we're going to make the pink one first. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a spoon, and I think you only need, because we're going for more of a pink than a red, is 1-2 drops of the food coloring, and then you want to mix it in. So you'll notice it takes a few seconds because it starts getting clumpy, but then you'll see it start turning to red, more of a pinkish color. But because we're going for a whipped effect with our sugar scrub, we're actually going to mix them all together to make it a little bit creamier, so it's not just kind of the fun sugar. So to do that, we'll add our white sugar into the mixer. We're going to add about half a cup of coconut oil. And at this point, I also like to add my peppermint essential oil. So we add about, say, 6 drops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 for good measure. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. And let's mix it all together here. So one thing you kind of want it to go for is you want it to be a little bit fluffier. And you feel it's not fluffy enough, you can always add some more coconut oil to it. It does take a few seconds for it to kind of all incorporate. You're mixing, the hard coconut oil with sugar, so it does take a few seconds. Make our Christmas music. Perfect. Alright. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing actually. So I want to show you already. So here you can see that it's even already a little bit more kind of a wet, pasty kind. So now at this point, so you have the white coconut oil in here. You can see that's a little bit creamier. If you feel it's not creamy enough, feel free to go ahead and add some more coconut oil. But now you're going to add in the red. So like I said, sometimes people will just take this and then layer and do like a red layer, white layer, red layer in the container. And we're making whipped one, so we're going to just add this baby right on in, which is kind of why I wanted it a little bit redder, and you'll see why in a second. Now we're just going to mix this together. Oops. I like to do 1 mix, just to kind of get the main sugar in, nothing crazy. And then, so that just gives it one little kind of first mix, and then I like to fold the rest. So this way you still kind of, you'll get some specks of the white in there, and get some red. But you'll definitely notice it's definitely a creamier texture than when you just had the sugar where it just kind of crumbled everywhere. So then we're just going to add it right into our jar. It's nice to see the nice little swirl because it makes it look more like a candy cane. Okay. Sometimes you have some left over, so you can have a party for yourself and give yourself a nice peppermint bath. So now that you're done, you can move these to the side. It's time to decorate it, because you can't just put this in a thing. I mean, you could, and it would be nice. But we gotta put a little sparkle on it, make it a little fun. So there's a couple of ways you can do that. One, you can actually go and get some nice little fabric squares, and just like people with jam, and I'll use my shirt as an example, you can put it over the top and screw it on, and then you have a nice little fun decorative fabric. I didn't have actual fabric, so I had to use my shirts today. So you can make fabric swatches. You don't have to walk around and carry your shirt and your jar everywhere. The next way, or next thing I like to do is I actually like to label them. So I know some people will take a little brown tag and they can tie the tag to it. You could also just easy peasy for people who aren't all into the Photoshop, crazy things. You can go into like Microsoft Word or Notes or Pages or whatever and print it out on printer paper. Just kind of center it, write it in however the font you want, and just place it right on top. You can even use this as a template. Trace it, cut it out, just like this. So now everybody knows what it is. And then there's a couple ways you can decorate it. One, you can get some fun string or some twine. I like the gold string. You can do it that way. You have a nice little fun little bow action going on here. Nice and simple. Or if you go to like the dollar store, or now there will be a lot of sales on kids stuff, and you can get like the little girl bows, or you can even just buy bows and get the elastic to go behind it. This is actually a little girl's hair piece, so if you're giving it to a mommy friend, it's perfect. You just put it on, and it gives it a nice cute little bow action. So that is your whipped peppermint sugar scrub. I hope you guys had fun watching, and make sure you please subscribe to my channel.